EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Monday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Connected with the tight end. That's Van. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Walker. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard. They timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Seattle. They'll run the toss with Walker.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Crazy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Gino to throw. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way in settling themselves into this game. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Goff in the pistol. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice 1st down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the 2nd-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville, and seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on second down, Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. It will come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. The tight end Fant in motion. He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Howell. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and go. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Williams in motion. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That's taken in.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Goff. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Goff to throw on 1st down. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Now Seattle is going to use the first of their timeouts. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw. Howell taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get this only to about the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here's Howell. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw with Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Howell. Got a man. It's Lockett. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Throwing is Howell. Once again, right back to Lockett. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Now it's Howell. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Walker. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But This defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal. They'll try the option here. Now a pitch to Walker. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Goff in the pistol. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff to the right side. That's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot can go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So,
and he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Man in motion is Smith. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The motion motion man is Raymond. Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We'll start out here with an option to the left. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line. Powell. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Back to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Williams in motion. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Badgley now attack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to lock it outright. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll run with Gibbs. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had and the upper hand they've had against this pass defense, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw. Howell. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. Whoa! He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. So it's a win here for the Lions. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they've been saving this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson. Our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.